Appreciate the courtesy of letting me go rapidly because I'm going to board a plane. And that plane that actually when I fly from St. Louis, it is heavy crude from the Canadian oil sands that's already piped down to my ConocoPhillips refinery, which is refined there and then piped to the airfield. So many times the jet fuel that I'm using to come back and forth is already established. You see up in front of me really the works of jobs already because of this. You know, the oil sands is the third largest oil venue in the world. And you talk about North American energy security. This is what you talk about. You got Caterpillar. I've been up to the oil sands. These things are massive. They're 5 stories tall. The tires are 1 story tall. UAW, Teamster drivers. This is it. This is what the whole fight's about. Oil sands, come see it after the hearing. We mine it, surface mining, or you get it in situ. This stuff's already coming to the country. It's going to my Marathon refinery in Robinson, Illinois. Good paying, great benefits, members of organized labor, already benefiting. Ms. Kleb, how many pipelines go through the aquifer right now?
Actually, only 1 crude oil pipeline currently goes
How many? The question is how many pipelines?
Well, can I answer your first question?
Well, the question is how many pipelines go through the aquifer?
In the Ogallala Aquifer in the state of Nebraska, there is 1 crude oil pipeline.
Yeah, okay, and what's the other ones?
There are no other oil pipelines.
There are 3
that
pipelines that go through the aquifer
You're
as
absolutely
of today.
incorrect, and I'm sure
So,
that
I'm
people
reclaiming my time.
paper, but I live in Nebraska.
Reclaiming my time, ma'am.
That's fine. That oil causes cancer.
Now I'd like to go to, again, people can, they're more than welcome to come view this. I've had studied this stuff quite a lot, and all I know it's a lot of jobs. So, Mr. Booker, how many jobs do you project will be produced from your segment?
For the Laborers International Union, it'd be a guess, but I can tell you what of other projects we've done.
Quickly.
Yeah, Ruby Pipeline, El Paso was the owner, 680 miles. We performed 2.1 million man-hours on a 680-mile pipeline, which generated $24 million in fringe benefit contributions for our members.
And this is probably, this is actually 1,700-mile pipeline
right,
so this is being produced. Mr. Barnett, how many jobs do you think this would produce?
We expect this project to create over 1,500 jobs for our welders, pipe fitters, and pipeline helpers.
And you talked about the Trans-Alaska Pipeline. One thing that's not, and you all tried to highlight this, my father-in-law was a microwave technician. He moved to Alaska for those jobs. And that's the side benefits of, and Mr. Burton, you were talking about the engines that are being built and the high transmission lines. Same time that my father-in-law moved to Alaska for this, the high-paying jobs. Mr. Soth, what you got a job number for this project?
Contractors have shared with us their proprietary estimates for the number of hours that operating engineers would perform on the project. In excess of 3 million hours are estimated from a number of those contractors.
And how much government money is going into this? Anyone?
Not a dime.
Is this a shovel-ready project in your view, members of organized labor?
Yes.
Yes.
Which sector is the president going to mess over by making a decision? Is he going to blow off his supporters in organized labor, or is he going to blow off his friends in the environmental left after the election? Do anyone have any idea? He's got to do one, right? He's either going to pick environmental left or he's going to pick jobs. I'm standing with labor, and I'm standing with jobs. And it's a great environment to be, because sometimes members of the Republican side aren't really considered to be total friends of organized labor, and we get that, and I do my best, as many of you know. But this is not the fight. If you want to help the President of the United States win re-election, this is the fight that he should have for jobs, 20,000 jobs. The last point I'll make is the biggest oil spill occurred where? Prince William Sound. How many gallons? I mean, not gallons, how many million of gallons? 55 million gallons of oil through a tanker. So don't come and preach to us about the spills from a pipeline when the biggest environmental damage that could occur is tankers traveling around the world. I yield back my time. Thank you, Mr. Chair.